Hi, my name is Jay Oza. I teach, mentor, and coach people on public speaking so that they can give winning high stakes speeches, whether it's one on one in a job interview setting or in front of a small group, let's say at a business meeting, or even in front of a large audience at a conference. Today I want to talk about success. And I'm going to use a football example to show you that success is the result of consistency. So I'll share something uh, that I observed this past weekend. And my dad and I were watching football. Actually, we wanted to watch 60 Minutes, but there was a football game going on that was running longer. And it was the New York Jets versus the New England Patriots. Now, if you don't know anything about American football, the New England Patriots are like an amazing team. They've been winning their division now, I don't know, for more than 10 years. They are like one of the top teams, sort of like the Manchester United of the soccer league in United Kingdom, or Real Madrid. They're that good in the football here in US. And it's fourth quarter, and there's about, I guess, about 6, 7, 8 minutes left, and the New England Patriots got a field goal, and the Jets got the ball back, and now there are about 6 minutes left. And my dad was asking me, so who's winning? I said, well, the Jets are winning by 1 point. I think it was 17-16. The score is not that important. So my dad was saying, oh, looks like they're going to win. I said, well, not so fast, because Jets are not as good as the New England Patriots, and their record right at that time was 3-7, I believe. And what I told my dad was that I'm not optimistic. When your record is 3-7, you're going to find ways to lose the game. And when you are 8-2, that's the record that the New England Patriots had, you're going to find ways to win the game. And it's the little things that make a difference. So at one point, the Jets got the ball back, and on the first play, they uh, they ran the ball and they picked up 8 yards. And then instead of just running the ball, because now they have 2 yards, so they could have run and maybe picked up 1, 2. They could have had the ball possession. They passed the ball and there was a penalty and it just went down. They had to punt the ball back to the New England Patriots. They drove all the way, got a touchdown, and the Jets, and they missed the 2 point conversion, by the way. So the score is like 22-17. So if the Jets score and kick an extra point, they win the game. Okay, so they got the ball back, and I said to my dad, there's just no way this is going to happen. And on the first play, their quarterback gets sacked and he loses the ball. The New England Patriots recovered and they win the game. Okay, so what's the whole story behind it? Success is the result of doing little things well, and that contributes to the record. And the New England Patriots have a record of 8-2, and the Jets had a record of 3-7. That means the record doesn't lie. Record tells you that there are a lot of things that you're doing wrong, such as when the game gets down to the end, you're somehow finding ways to lose. You're either not have a good defense, good offense. You got a lot of holes in your team. And when a team is 8-2, they got a lot of things going for them. They somehow can overcome any kind of hardship and win. And that's what winning and losing comes down to. Because when you look at the players, they are pretty much similar. But when it comes to playing the game and how do you take that knowledge and skill and apply it, the New England Patriots are vastly superior to the New York Jets. And this applies to when we work. We all want to be successful, but your success is really based on the little things that you do. And your record is there because something you're doing wrong, some small things you're doing wrong. So let's say if you're in business, you're not successful, it's not that you're not getting one big customer, it's that you got a lot of other things that you're just not doing well. And if you were doing all those things well, then you would get more customers. And that goes for just about anything, whether you're a solopreneur, entrepreneur, or an established company. You've got to do little things well. In fact, you can't become an established company if you're not doing these little things well. So when you look at success, whether you're successful or you want to be successful, you've got to look at all the little things that are required that enable success. Whether it's email, how you craft an email, how you, what kind of experience you provide to your customers, how do you acquire customers, how you network. When you add it up, there are a lot of little things that you have to do well. Can you delegate properly? Do you focus on the right things? Those things make a difference. So when you are measuring success versus not being successful, identify all the things that you're doing and how well are you doing them. And if there's something that you need to do well, then you better figure that out, because your customers are, and you're not going to get too many customers. So, and that applies even when you're giving a speech. You got to work on all aspect of it, how you craft the speech, what kind of message you're creating, and how are you performing. All those things add up to providing that experience to your audience. So to close this out, I used a football example. I'm sure you have other examples that you can cite in anything. When you're watching somebody playing tennis, perhaps, or doing music or something, or even in personal life, and they're not succeeding and they want to succeed, and you realize that they're just not doing so many small things well, and their past, they're not even examining their past. How come I haven't made any real progress? What do I need to work on? We all want to get to the top, but you can't get to the top. You got to work on the details. Those details do matter. They add up. And if you're not succeeding, that's the reason you're not succeeding. Those things do add up. Just like in football. If you got a lot of holes in your team, you have a terrible record, and your record doesn't lie. And it catches up to you whether you're ahead in the fourth quarter. Even when you have the ball, you're gonna find ways to lose. And the same thing happens in business and in life. If you don't take care of the small things, you're gonna find ways to lose, whether it's in relationship, whether it's in business, or in anything else. Okay? So to get around this, focus on the small things, become consistent, do it well, and not worry about success. Success will eventually happen. Believe me, it does happen. Okay? Let me know what you think. And if you have any questions, let me know. And thank you for watching, and good luck. And hope you're successful.